If you're looking for a powerful motorcycle e-bike, I'm going to show you how to build up the Ebox 2 V2 electrical bike. So you might have seen it on Ebox's website. Come here, check this bike out. Little mini dirt bike, electric power, jams really fast, but we have it here and we're going to show you how you can build up yours today. So you're going to receive the e-bike in this box. Notice how it's covertly disguised as Ebox entertainment system. Looks like a television and speaker, but it actually is an e-bike. This bike is super heavy. So the box is really heavy. We did notice that it does have kind of a slimy surface on it. I don't know if it got hot and the chain oil or something got all over everything, but warning, you probably are gonna get greasy handling this box. So yeah, let's get to it. First thing we're gonna do, and I actually messed it, I took the razor blade. That's why I brought it, right? And I took it back over there. So we're gonna start with the razor blade. We're gonna cut in here. Here's these little straps right here. I'm gonna show you how to bust these things off real easy. Actually, I can't because these bad boys are under this tape. So we're gonna cut those things. A little tough. Other side. All right, now we got that. So come here, look inside here. Come check this out right here. So this is how you're gonna get nicely neat and packaged. It's got some stuff all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna figure out how to build this up. I've never built one of these up, so you're gonna kind of feel the same way, and we're gonna figure it out together. So here's a box, has some stuff in it. Looks like a sanction fork leg. The sanctions on it. We got another box right here. We're gonna keep taking this stuff out. You know what? I forgot the #1 rule is a trash can. So check out the stuff inside of here. I'm gonna run and grab a trash can, and I'll be right back. Yeah, nice. What'd you find? The front wheel? You see how the front wheel is a little bit different size than the back wheel? We got the front wheel right here.
Nice.
Got some padding, more padding. Got the handlebars and the controls. Look inside, there it is. It is bad boy. Whew. So this is how yours is gonna come. It's gonna come all protected and everything. It's gonna have a box here. Right here. Yep, now we can pull it out. So make sure you're as strong as me. Sweet. Nice. All right. Try not to let it fall. Got some more stuff in here. Just a bearing or something. I don't know what the heck this is. This looks like it held the suspension. Usually you put a bar in there so that the suspension is just a solid suspension. There's probably the shock inside of a... Let's throw this box over here. All right, so there it is. From my just glancing at it, it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to build up and to get rocking and rolling. So we got all this. Like I said, I never built it up before, so I don't really know where to start, but I'm going to probably start from the front and work my way back. And I'm probably going to try to throw this fender on first, and then after I do that, I'm probably going to try to put the forks and everything on. So let's see how this goes. So I don't know what's in what box, what's in where. We're gonna open up this one first. You wanna come check this out? Let's see what's inside this box. Oh, yep, see? There's the rear shock. With the rear shock. Looks like we got some tools. Phone block. We got the rear shock, front axle, the bar clamps, fuses. These looks like bolts for your fenders. You got probably handlebar pad. So it looks like, and that's what you're gonna end up with. So yeah, let's see. So we got a couple things right there that we need. I think we're gonna need those bolts for to install the forks. I mean the fender, and then we can install the forks. All right, check this out. Let's see what's in here. Charger. Wah wah wah. Boring. I know chargers aren't that exciting, but gives you power. All right, next. Here are the fork legs. These things are probably just gonna slide right out of the box. I'll still fit it right here. Yep, 1, 2. Careful with these, don't drop them. So yeah, I got it right there. So if you're wondering which side's which, easiest way is the bolts that are on the side of the guards are going to be on the outside because the wheel's going to protect the inside. So I'm pretty sure it goes that way, but I'll double check it when I bolt it up. All right. So let's see if they actually see anything. Has some warning labels on it. All right, so let's get that fender on. I think that's gonna be the first thing. What goes in there? Oh, that's just for the stops. I need bolts that go right there. It's gonna go like so. And the bolts are gonna line up. Come here, zoom in real quick so you can see it first. So those are gonna line up right there and we're gonna put some bolts in it. All right, so let's grab these bolts real quick. Actually, I'm gonna grab my tools so that this goes a lot faster. Let's see. Come over here. Stay on this side. Check out the bike real quick. I'm gonna grab a socket. There we go. All right, found it. Yeah, try to make this thing go a little bit quicker. Alright. Grab this bad boy. Flip it around. Oh no, that's the way it goes. Shit. A little bit. Keep it loose. Get them all in. Now you can tighten it down. try to see what side this fork leg goes on, but I'm kind of guessing. All right, I think I figured it out. I'm a man, I don't want to read the instructions or anything like that, but it's kind of self-explanatory. Actually, I think I'm going to put on these bars so that they're not flopping around so much. And then that'll probably help us with the cables and how to run the cables and everything. So come here, check this out. You're gonna wanna drop these in there. And you're gonna put the bars evenly right there. You're gonna slowly tighten up the clamp. Tighten the other side. You're not going to want to tighten it all the way either. You don't want to just keep it kind of loose and grab the other bolts and grab the other cap. Rock the bars a little bit. Alright, so notice how this cap is a little closer there than on this side. I'm gonna even them up so that the clamp is even on both sides, but I'm not gonna tighten it up all the way because I don't want to smash the bar. I'm gonna wait till the forks and wheels on, then I'm gonna readjust it. So yeah, we got the bars on, so now we know how far the forks will go up and everything. So this leg with the cable guide, if you can see it, is gonna go on the left side. And like I said, has a guard on the outside. Slip it over. Oh gosh, that hurt. Smashed my finger. Very gently. And try to place it in there, but these bolts are probably tight, or at least a little snug. So you might want to loosen those ones up. They're pretty loose actually. So you don't want them too far down. You don't want them too far up. So we're gonna just hold it right here for the time being, and then we're gonna adjust these bad boys later. Not super tight, just kind of snug just to hold them, hold the bolts from popping out. Boom. One leg, two legs. Now you want to run the cables. Notice I lucked out and I kind of, see I missed that one. See, I didn't luck out. I'm gonna have to do that one again. But tighten up that top bolt again. Little side bolts. Jeez. I got it there. So let's pull this one off real quick. If your cable gets stuck on there too, or like not routed right, you don't have to take the fork all the way out. All you got to do is pull this top half off so you can slide the cable in there. So push it down with your thumb, slide the cable in there, push it back, and you're good. Good to go. Okay, sweet. Let me check out this brake. That should be pretty easy to go in. Yeah. Simple. All right, so for the front wheel, show you this front axle. I'm not sure if this is how they do it in motocross, if someone wants to leave some comments or anything like that, but I'm gonna run it like it's a mountain bike wheel. So we're probably gonna run the nut on this side and run it on the same side as the caliper. So let me show you here. So on the front end, you're gonna, two different sizes too, my fucking luck. Longer side's probably gonna be on the this side. Let's see, roll my fingers and hopefully my mechanics skills from out the years maybe help me. Oh yeah, this is a pain. I think I'm gonna run it this way, the other way. Actually, where'd that other spacer go? I think I was wrong. Hopefully I'm right now, but I was probably wrong before. Yeah, that looks pretty center. So check it out, looks pretty center. What?
Someone in the back.
Who's knocking?
That's just said on the phone.
Oh, I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
That's just the camera. Boom, so we got that one there. I don't think this kickstand works now. Let me find a socket that fits it. DMX size. Holy shit. So you're gonna need 2 wrenches. I think I got a 14 box right. So I think it's a 13 or 14. Got it bolted on. Sweet. Oh, and then this one. Now we're gonna bolt this caliper. Has some spacers on it. I'm not sure if they're just washers for the... I'm gonna put my money on it that it's a washer to space it, like a spacing washer. So we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. It's not going on. There we go. Stubborn. Super stubborn. This is where it's going to be difficult to hold this washer. Slide it over. Sweet. See, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, now it's all the way locked up. All right, we'll fix that in a little bit. So we need to put that cable now. Step over here. Oh, it's right here. Dude, what is this? Screw down the other side. All right, we're gonna do the shock. Check this out. I'm gonna have to run this whole thing. I don't know, maybe pieces are missing. Might have to look for something, but yeah, check out the bike for a second. I'll be right back. So now to get the rear shock in. What time are we at? How many minutes?
24.
Okay, so that's not too bad. I thought it would be a little bit longer. All right. There's no. Let's see. There's one bolt. You see another bolt somewhere?
Mm-mm.
This toolbox. No bolts, no nuts. Yeah, I'm not sure. They had this, so I think this is maybe on
What
it.
is this?
Just the charger. This is just the charger for the line. Double check. Drop it nowhere. Maybe it's in here. Nope. It's not in there. All right, let's just do as much as we can, and then we'll go to the hardware store, grab a bolt, and then go back and finish it. All right, so got the pegs. What are these graphics? Ooh. They're kind of difficult to take off. All right, we'll pull that battery out in a second and do the whole thing, but that's not threaded or nothing. I don't want to put that in there. Hand me that handlebar. Goodness. You can turn it up. Stop the recording. All right, we're back. We got some bolts. We got a lot of nuts because Lowe's didn't have any 3/8 bolts. We only needed 2. They only had the box of 100, and Sebastian was kind enough to give us it for $10 instead of full price. But now we got 100 axle nuts. So if you're missing one of these, holla at us. For the shipping, I'll send you some bolts because ours didn't come with it, or some nuts because ours didn't come with it. But yeah, let's get this going. All right, so this is a shock, rear shock. This is how it goes. Most of the time when you mount it, you're gonna put this one on the back, and you're gonna put this in the front, leaving the valve to the top. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I got some washers too. Oh, the washers are down here. See if we can get it in here. So yeah, lift this bad boy up. Put the kickstand down. Keeps going up. Let's see. All right. This is gonna be kind of rough. So I'm gonna put a washer, bolt, shock, washer, and then another nut. Come down here. See, try to keep my hand out of the way. You want to line it, the hole up, put the bolt through, get my hand out of the way, put the washer on. See, and that was on me trying to show you how it is done. But yeah, we got that bad boy on. I'm gonna do the top. This one's already got a flange nut. Actually, the other bolt's here. Is it this one? Yeah. So bolt again. Washer, nut. So now we're gonna pick this up. You see it in there? Line it up. Got it in there. Now I'm gonna put the washer, the axle nut. Sweet. So now we're gonna grab the impact. Don't know what size it is, I can't remember, but it's probably a 14. It's a 15 on this side. This one's a 14. 9/16, it's the same thing. Grab this little ratchet drive, plug it in impact, and then we're probably gonna need another wrench. Shoot, I don't know what those nuts are. There's a 14 as well. Yeah, two 14s. Probably just gonna have to do it with the crest wrench because I don't have a 14. So I'm gonna hold it. Careful with the wire right there when it locks in. Yeah, this thing's locked in on there. Easy, easy. All right, next one. Do the same thing. We're gonna hold the. Booyah. Done. Sweet. Now come check this out. We did have it on two different bolts, so there's two different holes. We stuck it in with this one. I think it's gonna make the bike sit a little bit lower, so we're gonna try it on that one because it is for a little dude. So yeah, there's that. Now gotta fine tune everything. So that thing feels pretty sick. Probably could put air in the shock. Looks like it has a valve for the air. Clicking and clacking. Where those wire cutters go. Maybe the chain guard's rubbing or something. Jeez, those foot pegs are powerful. I think that's just the sound of the gear and everything. The drive system. So next is the bars. He's kind of sitting pretty good right here, but we're gonna rock him up just a hair. Get a little bit more room in the cockpit. So boom. Keep these clamped perfect, as even as you can. That'll give it the most clamping power for jumping and stuff. Nice, nice. Lever wise, code, you kind of want them 45, but some people ride them a little bit higher if you're going to be doing wheelies and stuff like that. So we're going to tilt them down just a hair. The throttle feels nice. Cut these off right here. Boom. Got the wires. Oh, we gotta fix that front brake again, huh? So come down here. We're gonna loosen up this bolt here. I have to grab a different Allen. Jeez, things on there. I'm sure I might have to grab the other tools. I'll grab this one. Now they're pretty tight. I loosen it real quick. Hold the brake. Barely tighten the bolt. Barely tighten the other side. Go back and tighten the first one. Go back and tighten the second one. Go back and tighten the first one again. Go back and tighten the second one again. Let's see. That's pretty good. It's gonna wear in a little bit and you'll be able to take off. All right, so now we got almost everything, but remember we didn't tighten down the forks very good, so you don't want to go out and ride and jack up your bike because you didn't tighten down the forks. So check this fork out. It's pretty close to where you want it. You don't want it right at the lip. You want it kind of slightly down, just a hair. So you're about 1/4 inch right there, maybe a little bit more. So that'll help you out. Notice how this one's just a hair higher. So we're gonna take this thing off and kind of push it down just a little bit. So I'll show you how to do that. Loosen up all the bolts. You want to grab this up here, take some weight off the front end. See how I pushed it down just a little bit? So grab it from right here with your fingers and then push down like so. And that'll help push that little cap down. So if you're having trouble with that, hope that helps. Probably help a lot of you guys. All right, we got that, and then we got another guy. So let me grab this tool right here behind you. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This guy. Oh shit, I think it's actually a screwdriver. Oh no, it's an Allen head. I think it's this one. Now you got this number plate. It has these 2 little holes down here. This thing also has 2 little holes down here. So this thing is gonna go right inside of there. See how it matches up? You'll be able to put it in there, and then it lines up with that little bolt hole. And then your cables, you're gonna wanna try to make your cables look as neat as possible and run them where you feel that they look the cleanest. So after a while too, they will get hot and kind of stretch out and be a little bit more even. I'm gonna line up this bolt. Boom, got that bad boy on, got the back on. Looking pretty good. Did we forget something? Let's see if there's a, nope, there, we're missing that. So, let's see this key. How do they remove this battery? Bad boy turns on. Let me see. Oh, you can't even take the battery out. You just plug it in right here. Oh, duh. All right, it doesn't have the fuse in there. So I was gonna remove the battery to take these plastics off and stuff, but let me see. I never took this battery off, so I don't know how it comes out. It looks like it comes, you have to take the kickstand out to charge it up and to take the battery out. Should we try to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. We'll be there forever trying to take these stickers off. Which one is it, the little 9/16 one? Or smaller? Oh, it's a smaller one. A little bit smaller than that one. The other ones that I'm gonna have to use. Close enough. Alright. Let me pull it out for a test. Shit to take out. We ain't taking that out. I'll do it later. All right, cool. So I guess we'll put the fuse in. Jeez. This bad boy rips. All right, we told the customer we're gonna try to charge it up for him. So we're gonna throw it on the charger right now. Oops. So they're saying to give it the full charge before you ride it. So, but I don't know. From the camera stuff, I've never really seen that happen. Sometimes you might need to make it die all the way and then recharge it fully for it to get the full charge. If you keep doing half and half, sometimes it keeps that memory and your thing thinks, your object thinks it's not fully charged or has some charge in it and doesn't charge it all the way. So yeah, to plug these in, so usually they have a line. Let's see if this one has a line. Yeah, there's a line, so I think it goes right there. Yep. All right, and I think they're it on that fast. All right, so there's a little mark right there. See that little mark? And there's like a little notch on there. See that little notch there? And it kind of lines up. So you're gonna want to drop it right there.
Match them up.
Yeah, and then it automatically locks. So when you want to take it off, you're gonna have to twist it to pull it out. So it's locked in on there. We got the light right here saying it's charging. Everything's good. So, all right. Is that everything? Is that all the bolts?
Yeah.
No, we always want to double check. So we're gonna go around Just double check stuff, make sure that we got every single nut and bolt. We got all those ones. We got the axle. Did we get the axle? I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we got the axle. We got everything, back brake, front brake, shock, everything. Yep, we're good. All right, so now the hardest part is probably pulling off all these graphics. Let me see if I can get these off without jacking it up. These things are made pretty sick, actually. There's vinyl, but they're like black on black. A little tricky because the paper, the transfer paper is like also cut out. This is probably gonna be the hardest thing to do is take out the stickers. Get this in here. Probably the least fun. But see how it's ripping if you don't go all the way and you kind of pull the sticker up here and then do the full 180 pull down. It allows the stickers to come out pretty easy. Right here we see this piece already started, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. We don't want it ripping. See a lot of you guys comment, why don't you cut your fingernails? Well, that's exactly why I don't cut my fingernails. Just so that I can get in here and take stickers off or get in little spots. If I didn't have fingernails, it'd make it pretty difficult. So let's see. Here's a little trick I'll show you. Here's how to get stickers off, even if you don't have nails. Don't get on the edge of the sticker, do the top and kind of bite your nail into it. And then you could just pull back and it'll grab the transfer paper and allow you to pull it off real easy. So make sure you're 13 years old to ride this bad boy. Now the other side, right on the edge, on the corner, I'm gonna just peel the top. See, you didn't even grab the sticker on the bottom. This is a pretty heavy duty sticker though. Throw it in the trash. All right, now right here on the controls. Let's see. Another one. Shoo. It's looking better and better. Every sticker that comes off. Oh, we got a little tiny one. I need some tweezers or something to take that one off. Now to the sides. Boom. These are going to be the worst for sure. We'll come back with tweezers and get those. A razor blade. Oh, sweater. Not a small, intricate stickers. From the back. Sweet. And I'll flip it around so you can see the other side. Boom. Just again, all the tedious little work. Oh, that one's kind of pulling off. How many of you guys didn't skip yet? How many guys have you skipped forward yet already? Probably most of you guys are gonna skip forward on this, but I'll still show you. See how this one came off? We just run it backwards the other way. See this one kind of being a headache. Just find one edge that's sticking up. Try to catch it. This one might be a pain. Keep it going, keep it going. Almost writable. Almost writable. Super. This may not be fun, but the graphics do look good. Definitely not scratched up. Now that you got all your stickers off, or the transfer paper, now we could go test ride this thing. And that's how you build up your Ebox 2v2.